Welcome to Flats Nation Soundbites, where we share tips, tricks, and product information to help you better enjoy our sport and lifestyle. And a big shout out to Brother Dave Fader for the awesome music. You can check out more of Dave's phenomenal work on davidfader.com. This is your host, Dave Legier, and welcome back to Flats Nation Soundbites. In this volume, we discuss the CCA of Florida Star Tournament format with Captain Leiza Fitzgerald from the latest podcast that we recorded with her.
And what was your original position with the CCA? Is this what you, same position that you have now? Or?
Yep, they hired me to come in and restart the star competition. They had a star competition, I think about when they hired me 10 years prior to that, and it just was not successful. They wanted to bring me in and really create something that was unique. And I wanted to create something unique to Florida. There are star competitions in other state chapters of the Coastal Conservation Association. It is not just a Florida organization. It's a national organization founded back in 1977. But it's when they asked me to do this, because of what I saw the future of fishing heading towards, I could not see anything but a catch photo format for this competition and the magnitude of this competition. I saw, by looking at what Texas and Louisiana did, the number of fish that were brought to the weigh scales, and I just was not comfortable doing that in the state of Florida.
Interesting on that format change. Now, are they still in Texas and the other states? Are they transitioned over to a catch photo release, or are they still bringing them to the scale?
They're working on it. It has not completely gone to a catch photo format, but as more and more pressure gets put on our fisheries, they are seeing the light and working on figuring out how to implement a catch photo format for their tournaments.
That's great. And what was that tipping point, Leiza, when you just said, we just got to help get this madness under control? Was it the fact that the various redfish tour events were having difficulty surviving, or just simple observation of what was happening in the ecosystem? What was that tipping point?
You know, I think it was, I don't think there's ever really a perfect storm. I think it was the imperfect storm that really made me feel this way. As I said, I worked for corporate sports marketing, putting together these huge tournaments for sailfish and helping different organizations put together these charity events. And I realized that with the number of people moving to the state of Florida, the way that our fisheries were going, what I had seen change, I was now working at the Gilchrist Club and taking people to the Cedar Key area and all of that area, which was a pristine fishery at the time. Cedar Key, Swanee, Horseshoe Beach, all of that area. But I was seeing a change, and I was seeing a loss of a sustainable resource. And when CCA came to me, I realized that's why I was looking at IFAS, because I thought maybe I could make a difference there in their departments. But when CCA came to me, it was almost like an epiphany when I started hearing what they were wanting from me to try and accomplish. And I realized this is my opportunity to create a legacy and to create something so special for the state of Florida and for CCA. You know, they were giving me that foundation. The organization in Florida has been around since 1985 and is a nonprofit organization. And they were giving me the opportunity to make recreational anglers aware of what was happening. And if we didn't do it starting 10 years ago, and if we didn't make people aware of what was going on, we were going to see a significant demise in our fisheries. And although we are seeing a lot of collapsing ecosystems, they're not fully collapsed, and we're having the opportunity through CCA and our relationships to start rebuilding a lot of the areas that could have been totally destroyed.
Now, the CCA of Florida Star Tournament will restart on May 25th, and we will have a link below so you can read more about it. We have some newer technical gear in the Flats Nation store, which you may enjoy. Might be helpful in the thermonuclear protection department if you're on the water trying to win one of those divisions of this year's CCA tournament. You can check them out and order the sizes and colors to help you blend into the various background sky conditions on our online magazine simply by clicking on the link in the top title bar for our store. We hope you enjoyed our show today. Flats Nation is your answer for reviewing your products and services related to flats and inshore fishing, but that's not all. Flats Nation is the perfect place to advertise your products or services that connect to our passion. Do you have a product for a tow vehicle? How about a new lure? Want to advertise your guide service? Call us at 941-271-5055 or email us at info@flatsnation.com and let us get the desired exposure. And now, here's the rest of Dave's awesome tune to run the skiff back home with. Tight lines and God bless.